So very quickly, Jamaica has been thrust into the modern age. And many people would think, oh, that's a great thing. However, that comes with modern problems. Massive unaffordability, as well as low birth rates. Let's get into it.
Place mash up like Hiroshima. A man in the taffy come in the cleaner. Show some little girl you a senior. And not you gold spoon make you have the beamer. Girl you must see plane now make you fly sir. Party must see roof I want make it nicer. Girl you want a letter but me happy right ya. God knows me never see another like ya. Ain't no girl shake the bumper better. Me no see no match or no competitor. You a Benz, them a VW Jetta. Me a tell you baby, when you see me wine till you just ride up. With the back of you, get it up, wild up. What a pretty girl with.
So oftentimes when people think about Jamaica, they think of sun, beautiful beaches, reggae music, Bob Marley, excellent food, all of those good things. But not so much about the social issues on the island. The socioeconomic issues.
Knocking down a patty and cocoa bread is one of the original pastimes of Jamaica, but now, in the present day, it's become somewhat cost prohibitive. And the dipping standards just simply don't catch up with what you're paying for things. Jamaica is turning into everywhere else.
You see, here in Jamaica, the wages versus what you're doing for work doesn't add up, okay? It's starting to become like Cuba in certain ways, right? Where you go to school, you expect to have a good job, and then that job that you have, although there might be prestige with it, the payment isn't keeping up. So that's a situation that many Jamaicans find themselves in. So many young women make the executive decision to say, you know what, under these situations, under these conditions, I won't have a child, right? And that's the reason why Prime Minister Andrew has called on the diaspora to come back and breed out the geldem. So here I am, Private Keenan Lambert, reporting for duty. The geldem there.
And instead of finding the gorgeous black queens of Jamaica, all I can find is Kevin Shot Pants, my bass first
and
done.
the same thing on it, Kevin One Shot Pants. Most famous Jamaican right now in Montego Bay. All over the world.
Oh yeah, I drink. That is.
You know I'm drinking. I'm drinking black ice with white rum.
Black ice with the right pills.
Yes. Summer, yes. And you know that I got my smartphone with me. Yeah. And I got my little weed.
Oh yeah?
You know weed legal in Jamaica.
Jamaican marijuana.
Yeah. We smoke a little weed in
here.
here.
It about vibes like Bob Marley when he was here, man.
So right now you are in the center of Montego Bay, which is Sam Sharp Square. Look, that's Sam Sharp Square. See what they told you about the cage? The cage here, that's the cage over here, built 1806. The old courthouse, built 1804, that's over there. That's now a culture center. The great Sam Sharp, like Martin Luther King, is right here. He fight for black man freedom.
Like Nanny.
Yes, but he was treated very bad.
Yeah.
He was born 1801. He murdered 1832 when he was only 31 years of age. So he's the one who stand up and fight for black people. But he was also born here in St. James. But he was born in the mountain, a place they call Chattanooga. Trident in the mountain. That's where he was born. But he was murdered right in the square here. That's why the square here.
So they hang him or they burn him? What they did?
No, they hung him. He never get burned. He was murdered. He was murdered right here. That's where he was murdered right here.
Right in the square.
Right. So now this square name, Sam Sharp Square, which is the center of Montego Bay. So this is where we celebrate Christmas. And other things, because see that we celebrating now black ice with white rum. I mean, smoking our weed, because it's legal here in Jamaica. So we all have fun here in Jamaica. So people, don't be afraid to come to Jamaica, man. You come Sam Shop Square, you can check out this. One Kevin short pants. Sam Shop Square is my office. 45 years. I'm famous over the whole world. That is it. That's my YouTube, my Instagram. Watch it, look at this. We are having beer and rum. That's what we do here in Jamaica, and smoke a little weed and feel irie.
Cheers, my boss.
One love, one heart, one destiny. People, Jamaica nice. People nice. Jerk chicken nice. Curry goat nice. Big up yourself. And big up my friend more here, so. See my friend them there. Over here, so father. Show the love now. Show the love for them now, man. Yeah, man.
One love, respect.
Meanwhile, Kevin One Short Pants gives you a certain perspective for the 20-somethings and 30-somethings that are from here. The reality is a little bit more grim. So much of Jamaica has been sold out, and since capital comes to the Caribbean not for the purpose of providing service, but primarily for the purpose of making money, Jamaicans are paying through the nose for the benefit of a few.
The song's about love.
Love is contagious.
Real love.
Love is contagious.
So the difficult piece about Jamaica is you can go to the university, you can do all the right things, but then still get leapfrogged by somebody coming from abroad, all right, with more money, right? When it comes to opening up and building these huge establishments, oftentimes it's done with foreign money. Like this area that I'm in right now, 100% sure it's done with Chinese money. Because depending on the establishment, oftentimes managers are taken from outside the country and put in managerial positions, especially when it comes to tourism. Okay, you look at some of the foreign-owned hotels, literally, I would say the Spanish, Italians, and others own the entirety of the North Coast, right? And a lot of these establishments, it's not Jamaicans that are in managerial positions, it's foreigners. Okay, you can look at Rio hotels as being a prime example of doing this.
Love wakes me up, love starts my day. Love doesn't run, love doesn't hide. Love's always there, arms open wide.
And you know, in Jamaica, they take the spare bits of food and they turn it into excellent cuisine. Right now, I'm having chicken neck soup. Okay, chicken neck.
And look at this. She doesn't love me. She's just an opportunist. She wants a bit of my food. She can smell it from a mile away. You see, for all my girls that are not opportunist, in the comment section, say Jamaica, one love. And for all the girls that were not toxic and don't say them pum pum good up, my wife said Jamaica, look about Talawa. And big up all the fat girl them. Fat girl to the world. Me say. All the fat girl them love yard. What make?
People think that garbage only exists in Cuba. Look, see garbage there? Garbage there. So this here is called a gully, right? And carries wastewater outward. A lot of the time, in certain places, rather in Jamaica, you have some of the homosexual folks that are sort of pushed out of their families and they end up in the gullies.
Champion girl, you are heavyweight. England pound them a back your straight. So they make you fly like plane itself, and your lips make your house get reno.